What is going on, Adventure Nation? We are in Whitehorse, Yukon Territories, and it is amazing. So in this episode, we're gonna explore a little bit more, then we're gonna head up the Klondike Loop. This is the Motorhome Experiment. Good morning, everybody. We wound up staying at the Walmart here in Whitehorse in this ugly area here. Check this out. See outside there?
Next to the Walmart, basically.
Next to the Walmart. Everybody else stayed out there.
But there was literally no space for us, and it will have taken over the parking spaces on the front of the store. It's like to stay over where the other RVs are.
Yeah, it was absolutely packed in here last night, but we wound up being the only ones staying over here, so it was really quiet. We didn't have anybody's generators to worry about or any of that stuff, and no traffic over here, so it's kind of cool. Tonight we're gonna go stay over at a campground because we have to do laundry, get some of that stuff done. We want to shoot some more stuff here in Whitehorse, and then we're gonna hit the road and head north. Today we're getting out and exploring some of the local Whitehorse attractions, and this is the Beringia Interpretive Center. I'm gonna have to check on the pronunciation of that, but I believe that's correct. But you guys know me in pronunciations. So this is supposed to be really cool, and we're looking forward to this. This globe right here shows you the area of Beringia, which was basically a land bridge between North America and Asia. When the waters from the Ice Age were forming and basically pulling water out of this area, it formed a land bridge, and animals and people were able to cross there. Very, very cool history. The woolly mammoth thing is really cool, but we're gonna go into the theater here and learn more about Ice Age animals, so this will be cool. They have a lot of exhibits in here explaining all about various stages of the Ice Age, and it is really cool stuff. Again, as you drive through, you kind of take it all for granted, but it is really, really interesting. That's a Arctic bison, or was one at one point. Okay, Lorena, the winter's coming and it's time for you to hunt so that you can have your survival dinner.
But right now we're in survival.
Yeah, winter, you're not going to be able to be a vegetarian in the winter, or you're going to have to eat grass. So shoot the squirrel.
Oh.
Almost, but he got away. That was a pretty good throw, though.
We will die.
We will die.
If it was up to me, we will totally die in the wilderness. But let's see how Paul does.
Okay, do you want the big animal or you want the little animal?
Well, if it's for feeding, the big animal, but for accuracy, let's take a small target, the small animal.
All right.
Let's see. A second.
Now, I doubt they'd be wearing a backpack when they're there at the hunting grounds, but little guy?
Big meal.
You want a big meal this time?
Okay, big meal, and then we go for the little one.
All right. All right,
there's the big meal.
All right. Okay.
Now the little guy.
Now you need a little snack.
Yeah, we're not too hungry, so just a little snack.
A little snack.
Oh!
Okay, Laura, you're gonna use your admission token to vote. So, what is your favorite extinct Ice Age animal?
So it's actually none of these ones. It's
So you're
the
voting
saber-toothed cat.
Other?
So I will vote that.
All right. Okay, I'm just going with the woolly mammoth. So boring. So far, the woolly mammoth is killing it today.
Of course, they will never know my vote what it is, since there's no like a little piece of note that says something about it.
Are you saying you wasted your vote?
I totally wasted it.
Okay, Lorena, we haven't rated any attractions in a while because we really haven't seen any attractions.
No, we have been driving a lot.
So this is the Yukon Beringia Interpretive Center, so we'll rate that. For those of you who haven't seen this before, number 1 means skip it, don't waste your money. 2 is if you're in the area. 3 is a day trip, and 4 is a bucket list. So what say you?
I will say that if you're here in Whitehorse, here in the Yukon, most likely you're passing by, going through like town, and maybe here's your stop anyway for filling up and all that. So you're here. So if you're here, I think this is a great stop. So I would put it like if in the area.
Definitely a 2 if you're in the area. I don't think there's anything here that you can really rate day trip because you're so far away from everything.
You're driving from where?
Yeah, but it is definitely something that you should see if you're in the area. We learned a lot about the area. We're driving through this beautiful area, and you just go, oh, it's the Yukon, it's Alaska, but it's actually part of a greater area called Beringia that happened during the last ice age. So extremely cool.
Come on, it has like a huge skeleton from a woolly mammoth, and it's an original skeleton and one of the best and well-preserved skeletons out there. So
yeah, and that's pretty cool.
Really
and
cool.
I will say that I'm glad that woolly mammoths are gone and that we only have to put up with grizzly bears and bears, because those things were crazy big.
The short-faced bear that is like bigger than a grizzly bear.
The short-faced bear would be a little brutal too.
That would be horrible, yeah, to encounter one.
Yeah, but can you imagine stopping while a herd of woolly mammoth walked across the road? Yeah, no, that'd be crazy.
I don't know. I can climb a mountain.
All right, let's head on into Whitehorse and see what else we can find. Right next door to the Yukon Beringia Interpretive Center is the Yukon Transportation Museum, and you can do a package price between the two. We're not going to head into the Transportation Museum today, but I did want to show you guys this. It is arguably the world's largest weather vane. It is a DC-3 airplane, and they said the engineering is so good on this that about a 5-knot wind will change its direction. That's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see how fast the river is moving behind me. I guess a pretty indication if you look down at these folks here. River's moving pretty fast. They said that the SS Klondike could go from Dawson City, from here actually, up to Dawson City in 36 hours, but the trip from Dawson City back up against the current could take anywhere from 4 to 5 days. So, shows you how strong the current was. Pretty cool old boat. Good morning, everybody. We are leaving the Walmart here, Camp Walmart, if you will, at Whitehorse, Yukon.
It used to be Walmart National Park.
Well, yeah, it's not Walmart National Park up here because this is Canada. So let's say Walmart Provincial Park. This is a busy Walmart. The very first night we stayed, it was crazy. You can see even during the daytime, it's what, noon or something like that, and still pretty busy. The dump station here is free next to the Walmart, so that may be one of the reasons why this is such a busy place.
I think that's why people stay longer, maybe that they even should, because there's a free water, free dump station, free place to stay overnight. So, pretty popular place.
We stay, again, we always say it, when we get to Walmarts or places like that that are not campgrounds, we stay closed up. We don't open up slides, we don't do any of that stuff. We stay closed up. We will drop the jacks to level out so we're not all disoriented, but and to stabilize the coach, but we just don't open up.
And this Walmart closes at 10 o'clock, so after 10 it's just so quiet, but because it's very light out, very late, everybody's literally camping at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. Everybody has their chairs out of their RV and just hang out outside.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting.
Whitehorse gives you two options to head up to Alaska. The option is to continue on the Alcan and head up through Haines Junction and over to Talk. The other one is to head up over through the top of the World Highway, and that's the direction we're going because there's a town up there called Chicken, Alaska, and who doesn't want to go to Chicken?
And also Dawson City, that used to be old times the capital of the Yukon.
Right, it was originally the capital. Whitehorse took over as the capital when?
1957, I think.
In the 1950s, so let's do this. We're gonna make a quick stop here at the Brayburn Lodge. One, to clean this nasty windshield because I know you guys are gonna be bitching about it later. And two, we've seen I don't know how many signs about world famous cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon buns. And everybody up here has world famous cinnamon buns. This place here is supposed to have world famous cinnamon buns, so we're gonna check them out.
It's literally like a thing in all the Alaska Highway, and now that we're in the Klondike, it's still here. It's like, yeah, there's a thing about cinnamon buns.
So while you get cinnamon buns, I'm gonna clean the windshield.
Okay, deal.
Okay, Lorena's gonna bring this cinnamon bun up. We were gonna order two, one each, and then luckily the guys that were in there.
We shared so we can cut calories.
Yeah, because this is insane.
Like, this is a world famous cinnamon bun. It's humongous.
Tilt it up so they can see it. That is crazy. Yeah, the guys that were in there with Lori ordered two, and then they were like, shoot. So, yeah. One should do us. And let's get down the road.
Yes.
You're going to have to dish that up while I'm driving.
It's humongous. I'm glad we wanted to cut calories in this. That's what we were going to share one.
Today's off calorie day. Obviously. Okay, two things I want to talk about right now. One, these delicious cinnamon buns. They are actually really good. So I'm going to talk with my mouth full. That's good. Second thing I want to talk about is this is the Klondike Loop. The milepost has several different areas or loops or sections of road. They have the Alaskan Highway, they have the Klondike Loop, the Dempster Highway, the Cheho Loop. They have many loops and areas and stuff. This particular one is called the Klondike Loop. Loops north out of Whitehorse, up across the top of the World Highway, and into Alaska that way. So that's the way we decided to go.
So technically we're not in the Alaskan Highway anymore right now.
No. Klondike Loop. So heading up to Dawson City. Dawson Creek is where the Alaskan Highway starts. That's mile 0. Dawson Creek is in the Klondike Loop. Dawson City is in the Klondike Loop. I'm confused. We're on the Klondike Loop, I know that. Too many Dawsons, yes. Seeing a little bit of dirt road already here on the Klondike Loop. We may need a little coach wash after this, but Freya is going to be pretty dirty in the next couple of weeks.
And the car is going to be on worse.
And the car is just going to be a nightmare. We are stopped here in Stewart Crossing, waiting to cross the Stewart River. There's a couple of these little stoplight things, either in construction or for bridges that they're working on this road. But we're on Highway 2 now, out of Whitehorse, circling north, which is the Klondike Loop, correct?
Yep.
And there has been no animals whatsoever.
Like zero.
Zero.
Like only like 2 little squirrels, but we're not counting them.
We're not going to count squirrels. But no wildlife. Absolutely beautiful drive. Road is decent. A couple rough patches, but they're pretty well marked. And we're just continuing our trek north to Dawson City. And away we go. Somebody had a little bit of problem while they were towing. Looks like they might have blown a tire or something, who knows? Wow, not good. We are on the Klondike Loop out of Whitehorse, heading up towards Dawson City. We've seen some really cool stuff in this video, from the Alaskan Highway to Whitehorse itself and on the Klondike Loop, but this is where we're gonna call this one. So it'd be really cool if you guys got to know us a little bit, hung out with us, and that means you've got to
subscribe.
Hit that subscribe button. It would be equally as cool if you liked the video, and we'll see you again next time.
Time to call it a day.
Yep, bye guys.
Bye guys.
And let's just show them briefly where we are exactly.
No.
Another attraction right around the corner from the Beringia Yukon. Another attraction right around the corner from the Yukon Beringia Interpreter. I can't get the damn thing straight. Another attraction around the corner from the Yukon Interpretive. The Beringia Interpretive. Ah, yeah. Okay. Another attraction right around the corner, or actually right next door to the Yukon It's happening, Lorena. Right next door to the Yukon Beringia Interpretive Center. I'm gonna have a hard time getting that out. Right next door to the Yukon Beringia. They said it 2 different ways. We are on the Klondike Loop like Fruit Loops.
Loop.